Hello and welcome back. I am jeffgrantMEDIA. In today's real user review, we are going to take a look at the Gustin Cone 101 work shirt in the classic fit. Now, Gustin sent me this as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share the contents of this video with Gustin prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there is an affiliate link in the description box down below. If you're considering buying this shirt or any other product from Gustin, please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do earn a small commission from that sale. All of that money goes back to the channel to help me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. So this shirt is something I've been trying to get my paws on for the better part of a year, if not more. And I finally got one. I kind of got put on the wait list for this last round. Every time I tried to get one, it was either out of stock or really low in stock. So I finally got lucky and I finally got one because Cone denim is one of my favorite denims. Now, you may be associating this with the iconic Cone Mills or White Oak Mills Cone denim. That is not the case. That denim is now long gone, but Cone is still actually in operation. I did get confirmation the denim that makes this is made from the cone plants in Mexico, so this is at least North American made denim, but it is weaved. The denim, the selvage, is from Mexico, and the shirt itself is cut, sewn, and assembled in, I believe, Los Angeles, California. So it is made in America with North American parts at least. So while it is not made in the iconic white oak plant, it is still cone denim. And I would say I do have white oak denim. It's very similar in feeling. I'd say it's probably a little thinner. I don't remember offhand the ounce of this, but we will get into the specs here in just a minute. But I did want to say that up front that this is, I did got confirmation that this is made in one of the Mexican Cone Mills plant. Now, the Gustin Cone 101 work shirt is available in both a classic fit and a slim fit. The shirt is currently in the crowdfunding stage once again, and it is 98% funded, and it is only $119 USD if you get behind it right now. Now, the shirt is made from a 100% cotton 13.5 ounce selvage denim. It features custom Corzo Gustin buttons, and it is made in the USA. And for point of reference, I am 5'9", 42.5 inch chest over a t-shirt, currently about 180 to 185 pounds, and I am wearing this in a size large. And the shirt fits me well. I like the cut of it. I like the fit of it. It feels great. And this 13.5 ounce selvage denim is working really well right now for wearing it either like you see me here as a shirt or as a bit of a shirt jacket in these really cold temperatures that we've been having. It has been working really well as a mid layer. Now, one of the things I want to talk about now are the length of the sleeves. Now, we get this a lot with selvage denim. The sleeves are too long. Oh, they look sloppy on you. Well, if you're used to wax canvas, you get all of this honeycombing going on in your inner elbow, and basically your sleeves will shrink up because it will crease and pull it up. Now, it is more prominent in waxed. Well, at least it happens a lot faster in wax because it's generally a stickier material because the wax, and it kind of pulls them up. But I think I talked about this in my unboxing video where the sleeves will essentially shrink without washing or machine washing the garment. And that is because, as you can see, I have all of these honeycombs in my inner arms because the selvage denim is creasing. The same thing happens with selvage denim jackets. Your sleeves will shrink. So I don't like to get my selvage denim jackets, I don't like any of my jackets really, to be like right at my cuff, because then when you reach out, you end up with a super short sleeve. So I like my sleeves to be a little bit longer. And if you want to compare what this looks like now to me, to maybe when I did my first initial walk turns in this the shirt before I really wore it at all, the first time I really wore it, you could see that it was down kind of to my knuckles. And I only have about a month's worth of wear in this now, a month and a half maybe, and it's shrunk up quite a bit. And the more I wear this, it's going to kind of shrink up, if you will, even more. Now, again, I've been wearing this more kind of like this as like a shirt jacket or a mid layer, so it obviously hasn't been warm out. So once I start wearing this in the warmer temperatures, and I get a little bit of sweat too, get a little bit of that water or liquid, I guess I should say, introduced to the selvage, it's actually going to honeycomb and crease a lot more, and it's really going to pull these sleeves up. So I think by the time these honeycombs are really fully truly set in, I'm going to have it to be a pretty perfect sleeve length. And if I need it to be longer, I can pull it out and try to relax those creases a little bit. But I think by time this really fully gets broken in, it's going to shrink up enough that I'm going to have basically the perfect sleeve length. So that's something to keep in mind. If you get the shirt and you try it on before you really wear it, your sleeves might feel and look long, but you want them to be a little bit longer. Otherwise, once it breaks in, you're going to have a shirt sleeve that is way too short. Now, one other thing I'd like to mention is this is how I wore it today. It's kind of how I've been wearing it. I have a couple of these Wrangler Western button-down shirts that are short sleeves that I really like, but can't really wear them when it's that cold outside. But because I've been wearing this Gustin as kind of a mid-layer, I think it works well because Selvage Denim with the Western shirt, I think it looks great. But I can also still button this, so I don't have to wear it open. I was actually getting a little warm. I was running around the house, well, trying to run around the house. I have a bit of a back injury at the moment, so I can't really move as well, which is kind of why I'm staying kind of still. But there, I could still button this up totally fine, even with a t-shirt and another button-down shirt on underneath it, and I still have plenty of room in here. Like, if you want to see, I could probably fit another full long sleeve shirt under this and be completely fine. But usually when I'm wearing it with another shirt, I'm wearing it kind of open. It also adds a little bit of a splash of color because, yes, I do get the Canadian tuxedo when I'm wearing jeans and a denim shirt. And yeah, I like to, it just helps to break it up a little bit. Now, a couple things that I did to this to kind of customize it and make it a little bit more mine. You notice here, there used to be a seam right here that kind of separated the pencil from the rest of the pocket. Now, because I have said back injury, I usually keep my phone in my back left pocket. And while I still do that, it becomes uncomfortable if I'm walking a little bit of a distance because I'm getting really sore, really stiff, and I'm getting some pain. So what I've actually been doing, and the reason I cut this, was because I've been keeping my phone in my front left chest pocket. I'm right-handed, so it's easier for me to grab my phone out of my left pocket than it is from the right. So I found just cutting that and letting that seam loose, it didn't do anything to the pocket. It's not part of the structure of the pocket. I can now fit my cell phone in there, and I can pull my phone out, I can check it, I can stick it back in there, no problems. And now when I'm walking, I don't have that extra something in my back pocket that's kind of making it uncomfortable. Now, because this is a work shirt, by definition, it is going to have a more square, boxy look to it. And this is the classic fit version, so we are going to have a close to true work shirt fit. Now, the slim fit I don't have any experience with, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that it just tapers into the waist a little bit more, kind of like a Western shirt. But I like the classic fit because it gives me a little bit more room. So if I want to grow a little bit, I got a little extra room in there. And because I really have been layering this winter season, it gives me room to wear it over another shirt. But overall, I think the fit, feel, and finish for this is really, really nice. Now, there are 2 points of note that we need to talk about here. And one is something a commenter actually said in my unboxing video, and they said they have the shirt and they think that the buttons are a little bit too small. And at first I said, you know, I think so far they're holding up great and they're not really popping or anything, but I can see the fact that they are kind of small. Once this breaks in and loosens up, these buttons might loose and they might pop open. And I have had that happen once or twice, not only wearing it over another button down, right there you just saw it pop open, but wearing it just as a shirt. I've seen that now that I've been handling it and buttoning it quite a bit. It has softened up quite a bit on the eyelet side. So these buttons are a little bit small and they do have a tendency to pop open. So I would like to see the buttons be maybe a little bit larger. So once you do get the shirt broken in, they won't pop open. Now you can see it is mostly just this top one. The rest of them aren't really popping, but because they get handled all the time, it loosens up. The denim itself will soften up. Now I have not washed or soaked this yet, so it is still a little bit stiff. It's softened up a lot just from wearing it. I had intended to soak it, but it's just been crazy with the weather and with my back and everything that I kind of forgot to soak it. So I've just been wearing it. So it's all just from handling it. So once I soak this, or if you wash it, it will soften up quite a bit once you lose all those starches. So I think these buttons do need to be a little bit bigger because you can see they do pop open once the denim starts to soften up. The other point of note, I got a bit of a curly tail here, if you will. Now, I did steam this. They bought a steamer at work, and this was actually way worse. It was like really, really curled after wearing it for a couple of days. So I did go and I steamed the back of it, and it was pretty flat for about an hour or two, and then the bottom started to curl up. So it hasn't curled up as much, but I did steam it. So note that if you do wear it, sit on it a little bit, it does start to curl up quite a bit. You know, you don't have to have a steamer. You can just hang this up in the shower on a curtain rod. The steam from the curtain, or the steam from the shower should help steam it a little bit. Yes, I did use a prosumer, I guess, a consumer grade steamer that they just happen to buy for steaming tablecloths at work, because we do trade shows and the tablecloths get wrinkly, so they use the steamer to straighten out the tablecloths. But I did use that. You can see maybe a little bit down here it's curling up, but my tail, I'm getting a little bit of a curly tail here, and that's really it. Those are my 2 points of note, is that the buttons, I do agree with that commenter, they should be a little bit bigger, because they do pop a little bit easy once the denim starts to loosen up, and I got a little bit of a curly tail. But other than that, this has been a great piece. I don't want to say it was worth the wait because I was very, very impatient, but it was worth the wait getting it. I've been very, very happy with it. Like the Cone denim, it's fitting good, it's looking good, and then you can, again, wear it over another shirt, give yourself a splash of color, and maybe someone won't call you or tell you you're wearing a Canadian tuxedo. But overall, I've been very, very pleased with it. I mean, especially once I cut that seam a little loose, I could stick my cell phone in there, and it's been a very utilitarian piece for me to wear. I've been able to wear this to keep warm. I've been able to wear this to look good, and once it softens up, it's quite comfortable. I didn't get any irritation in the inner arms as it was breaking in. It wasn't that stiff. I mean, it's Selvage, so it was a bit stiff, and again, I haven't soaked it or washed it yet, so just wearing it pretty much 3 to 4, maybe 5 times a week over the past month and a half, it has softened up quite a bit. And you can see it's got some wavy to it. It's not just a stiff piece of fabric kind of moving. So it's softened up quite a bit. And I don't really have any fades just yet, but let me get a little bit warmer temperature, get a little bit of that moisture introduced into it, and I think we're really going to start getting some creasing. And most selvage, I find, probably around the 3-month mark is when you start to see some fade. So we're going to keep wearing this, and what I'm going to do is try to come back to this a couple months down the line, and we can see what kind of fades we're getting and what kind of shape it's looking in. I'm really curious to see how much more creasing we're going to get in the elbows, especially once we start to get a little bit warmer weather and I maybe get a little damp in the arms and see if we can really crease this up a bit. But this is a piece that I'm really, really happy I got. You know, really, if I want to, I can just go buy new buttons and sew them on here if I want to get a little bit bigger buttons. Like, it's not a big deal. That is a very, very simple thing to do. You know, just get yourself a needle and thread. You can get some decent thread, even at Walmart now. I mean, I fix things all the time for my daughter and myself. You can get some decent thread at Walmart for like a couple bucks and a needle. Just get some buttons. You could probably order some buttons on Amazon and put a little bit bigger head on there, and you'd be totally fine. But yeah, very, very pleased with it. Oh, and I did actually get some feedback. I did also say I wish that Gustin would make a Western shirt out of Cone 101, and they don't, because apparently they don't sell. So if you are like me and love Western shirts, let's tell Gustin we love them, and maybe we can get a Western version of this, because I would absolutely love that. So let's rally the troops and tell Gustin we want a Western shirt, because I would love to see a Western version of this Cone 101, because this denim is nice. It's great. I have a pair of the Cone 101 jeans. I love them. They're a great pair of jeans. And the shirt has been wearing and feeling great, breaking in nicely, and we will check back on this a couple months down the line. It's only end of, what is it? I don't even know the date. It's end of February now, so we have at least 2 solid more months of wear before we start to really get some warmer temperatures, and I start to switch into the short sleeve shirts all the time. But I do have, actually, they're in my other closet, 2 short sleeve Gustin shirts that I absolutely love. They're going to go back into heavy rotation probably as soon as we hit about May. But for now, I'm going to put some miles on this Cone shirt, and we're going to check back here. Give me 2 or 3 more months, and we'll see what this thing's looking like after we get a couple of months of wear and we really hit that fade point. So hopefully we ramp up and see a couple of nice fades, at least some good honeycombs and some high points on this Cone 101 work shirt from Gustin. So with that, I hope this video helped you out just a little bit. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.